In port operations, emphasis will always be on providing comfort for the ship, for the crew, for the cargo, and for the environment. And when we talk of safety and security, presently in Nigeria, we are on the ISPS level 1. There are 3 levels of security: level 1, level 2, and level 3. Level 1 means our security is normal. Whoever is coming into our port need not be afraid. Level 2 means the security is heightened, and level 3 means it is exceptional. Now, we are on that level 1. The ministry will need to ensure that there is consolidation so that we do not move away from level 1 to level 2. Now, let me also touch briefly on safety. If you look at the ports, particularly the Lagos port, it's just 4 nautical miles away from the Fairway Buoy. But the moment you are coming along the channel, what do you see? You see fishermen, you see local passenger boats crisscrossing the channel. In line with the international best practices, that is not ideal. We ought to have delineated lines for these fishermen, for these passenger boats. And when you now go to the east, it's even something that calls for attention, because most of the vessels going to the ports in the east would always want to have security escort for fear of being attacked. So we need to begin to ensure that our safety and security levels are taken to a higher level. The last experience we had, wherein those who boarded the vessel were able to access the citadel, that is the height of it. Because once a vessel is under attack, the citadel is meant to be the safest point within the vessel. And for them to have been able to access that place, it calls for, attention. So I would just want the Ministry of Marine and Blue Economy to look at these local areas that we can first address internally. Then let's also begin to think of strategic maritime policies for our nation. Oftentimes we have them in writing, but nobody is really monitoring and seeing that these things are enforced. Can we have transparency? All of us have been speaking since we started, but are we transparent? Can MPA see what Shippers Council is doing? MPA has C3I, NIMASA has C4I, Navy has Falcon I, somebody else has come up with Fish I. So many eyes, but yet we are not seeing anything because everybody is working in silos. So we need transparency. We also need sustainability. One minister comes, he has established certain things. They are good issues. Can the next person sustain that thing rather than drop it and I want to push out my own identity and my own whatever? Then over and above all, the ministers need to talk to themselves at a higher level. Customs is not under the Ministry of Marine and Blue Economy. So you go to the port and you are saying, no, we don't need customs at the port gates, but you will find them there every day. And anytime you attempt to challenge them, they come out with their guns. Likewise, everybody is just trying to do their thing. So these ministers need to talk to themselves at their own level, and it can now cascade down.